Yo, what's good, guys? Oh, I don't know. My bad, hold up. Yo, what's good, guys? So I just got to LA right now. I haven't done this in a minute, but it's Nike boys out here. Got the duffel and the rollie. Not a watch. Hold up. Why am I so blurry? But we just got here to round 2 around Melrose. Hope you guys like the new hair, the little crop top. Your boy went short. So yeah, let's get into round 2. What's up, boo? Let's go, baby. You brought my wallet?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so because of copyright issues, round 2 is playing super loud music. So I have to do a voiceover. Hope y'all are enjoying the birds in the background. But the music's gonna play soon. I'm just gonna have some background music, but happy to be back. Happy to be back doing these selling sessions. So let's go. Alright, so right here he's taking out my stuff in the bag. Once again, I apologize because I cannot do the music in the background because of copyright issues. The music was super loud. Right here he's just taking all the pieces first. This is the first bag, just a duffel. I did bring another suitcase, but yeah, they always just put it down on the counter, sit on the side, and then he starts just picking through what he's gonna pick. So it's checking out the blue fire Nike jacket. Puts it down. When you go sell there, they pretty much start making like piles of what they're gonna sell, of what they're gonna buy from you and what they're gonna pass on. So obviously when he puts like the first couple of pieces down, you don't know if it's a buy or sell pile yet. As you can see, he's like, should I cop that? And then he sees the Fire Bulls tee, Jordan, front and back, fire, folds it, and then he puts 2 of them to the side. So now it seems like he's just wanting to cop the t-shirts and pass on the Nike jacket. I guess it was a little too hot still. It's not cold enough yet, so he's gonna pass on another crew neck, a Laker crew neck. Like I said, a little too hot. So now we got the polo going to the pile. He did pass on the Chanel as well. So yeah, he's gonna start going through the other stuff right now. But passing on the warmer stuff, I guess they're still looking for tees. Right here is a vintage Guess tee. I honestly thought he was gonna take this one. I guess maybe they're not looking for long sleeves just yet, so I'll probably bring it back there in the winter, or just keep it back in the shop. This is the vintage knitted polo bear on the chest, very fire piece. Okay, the hand movements. And then I asked him what kind of like pieces he had, any fire pieces that came in. He said a guy came in and brought in this magazine. It's like old school like Bape magazines and little like lookbooks and some other like dates. Surprisingly, he passed on this bootleg Chanel tee and the Chanel crew neck, both black on black. And this is just me showing him the tees right here, the Bape tees. And he's taking a look at this Nike tennis tee. The huge tennis ball just being struck across the tee. No racket though. Nike on the left chest in that neon green. Me and the boo-boo got a little fit pic with this on. She's actually the one wearing it. Fire tee, I knew he'd take that one. And then the big Nike gray tag Jordan tee. Fire piece as well, I knew he'd take that. Single stitch, like I said, gray tag. Very crazy Jordan tee. Going in the yes pile. Yes sir. And then now he's just asking me if I can bring up the suitcase. There it is right there. It's just a big roll away. And he goes, dang. No, but he said he had like the same one, just like a bigger size. And then he's just gonna empty the whole thing. He's not passing on all that. He's just gonna empty it all, and then he's gonna look through it after he takes it all out. Alright, so now it's time to get started on this pile of clothes. This is the bootleg Adidas, the bootleg Dallas, I don't know why I said Adidas, bootleg Nike Dallas crew neck, crazy piece. And then I asked them if they were taking, if he was interested in a leather Jeff Hamilton Mighty Ducks strapback, just to match that. That was a dead stock Mighty Ducks piece that he did pass on. Now they got the Made in USA blue tag right there, just a Nike, Nike check crew neck. Yeah. I forgot if he took, no, he did not take that. Yeah, so now he's probably gonna pass on that as well. Like I said, he was passing on the warmer stuff. The Laker stuff, he did say that he got just like a whole bunch of Laker stuff in, so he wasn't looking for too much of it, but obviously this one caught his eye. It was a single stitch Lakers starter tee, very good condition, basically brand new, just didn't have the tag. That went in the ES pile. Another tee, that was just like a Beware tee, Universal Studios. Can't really see from here, past pile. That was a Palm Angels tee right there, and then Dread Head tee. This one right here is just like a mountain tee, just had like Happy Place on it from like the 80s. Another pass, and then the Mac Miller thumbs up. If y'all are interested in that, hit me up for that on my Instagram. That's a pretty cool piece. And the single stitch Nokia tee. That was like a tee that I'd probably take to the Round 2 vintage store. They'd probably mess with that a little bit more than the Round 2 actual store. And it's right here. It's a vintage Guess tee, crazy colorway. It's in the red single stitch. Ooh, my bad. Red single stitch. Guess tee. Very good condition as well. Checking the tag just to make sure it's all good. Fold it up, and that's going in. There it is. So I don't know how many pieces he's taken already. That's probably like 6 or 7. He told me that Stussy tee, he just put in the yes pile, but he said that Round 2 vintage would most likely take that because they're mainly looking for, I guess, like rock tees, band tees, and like miscellaneous stuff in the Round 2 vintage store. This right here is the Seinfeld tee. I tried negotiating with him on this, so you'll see later in the video. I'll give you a breakdown of what he pays out for every single piece. This right here, what was this one? Oh, the Ricky Martin. Basically like a rap tee style. Obviously not a rapper. That did go in the yes pile, but he eventually tells me that it's just going to be for the Round 2 vintage store. And then now he basically double checking to see if he wants to take anything else, but he basically has his yes file, and we're going to go through it just to see what he's going to take. And the Boo Boo decides to get creative and get the camera up and start moving around just to get a better view. So now he's just getting like a breakdown. I'm pretty sure he's just separating it to see what he's gonna pay out and what he's gonna basically what he's gonna pay out for each piece. So yeah, I can see him break this down. So now he's basically giving me a rundown and just asking me what I'm looking for each piece. I forgot exactly what numbers I shot out there. All these pieces I got for a good price, so I wasn't looking to be like extra, like wanting just like a ton of money. Obviously when you go to these kind of stores, you got to be willing to kind of meet in the middle somewhat, because as much as you want to make a profit, they got to make a profit as well. So you just try to be fair. Yeah, we're basically right now just negotiating and trying to get a breakdown of what how much he's gonna pay for each piece. So after that, now he's just gonna pull up his phone and kind of add all the numbers together to tell me how much the total is gonna be for each piece, or how much he's gonna pay me for each piece. And now he's giving me the breakdown, different piles of how much he's gonna pay. He has like $30 piles. The Seinfeld tee, I asked. Actually, that Michael Jordan tee that he's pointing at right now, he told me they priced it in store at 60. So I think he gave me, well, 30 or 40. The Seinfeld tee I asked for 100, and he said he could do 60. But now we're working out a deal because he could only do 60 on the Seinfeld. I was asking him if he could go up to 80 or 100 on the Seinfeld tee, and then we'd be cool. So basically I asked him, can you do like 100 on the Seinfeld tee, and I'll throw in either the Magic Johnson tee or the Dallas Cowboys bootleg Nike. So we thought about it a little bit, and then basically I was just checking it out, like, should I do it? And then I shoot him the offer, like, okay, what about this one? Could you just do like a little bit higher, but I'll throw in the crew neck? And then he tells me that he'd rather have the crew neck over the tee. Just thinking about it. And he shoots me an offer. And I say yes. And then basically he added up the numbers. He told me how much it was going to be for all the pieces, and it came out to $250. So I agreed to it. And yeah, came out with $250. Not a bad little come up right there. A lot of those pieces were pretty cheap, so $250 I was not complaining at all. Obviously, if I wanted to do store credit, I could have got more, but your boy was just looking for cash, so I decided to take it. Let's go, baby. Thank you. Yo, what's good? So we just got done. Hold up, fix my hair. We just got done at round 2. I made $250. But now we're heading to Wasteland. But the thing is, they actually do not let us film in there. So I'm gonna bring the more like high-end, like designer stuff in there, because that's what they like to buy. So let's go in there and see how much more we can make. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. As you can see, it's right here. I'm not gonna show you everything. I'm just gonna show you the check of how much it was. $54 right there, and then obviously the cash. I don't know if I have to count this out for you guys, but it should be 250. What is that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and then 40, and then 50. 2 5s. Shout out to Mike for helping me out. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Yo, what's good, guys? So that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Your boy's back with the selling sessions. I'm gonna do these every once in a while. Everyone's been asking me to do these, and I finally had the time and the chance to head out to LA. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you already know the slogan, so let's wrap it up to the coziest in the game. Amen to fashion. What is good?